the choke, just a nice hip strangle, and the reason I want to practice it is because it's a nice thing to do when someone does drop Sainagi. All right? So, yeah, I'll show it. I'm standing up. Good point. Okay, so we're here, and you saw this in a lot of the matches. All right? He would go down. It wouldn't work. They'd end up like this. And a lot of times the guy would try for a choke. And people did kind of silly things with their hands and stuff like that. And sometimes it worked and sometimes it didn't. But this should be a really quick, short transition to a choke. Alright? So what I want you to do is you're going to drop this hand right here on the leg, and you're going to sit up on the shoulder right here. Okay? And then you're going to walk. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. So, just to show the movements, all right? So, I won't do it as tight this time. Okay. I'm here from the throw. I got this choke right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit on the shoulder like this.
So you're choking on the side of this neck that's like, I mean, like your wrist is supposed to be on the side of the neck where your hip is.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I do as long as I grip too deep.
Right. So, this is a really good, this one took me a while to figure out. Okay? Because everybody teaches this. You see, get this hand as deep as you can. And that's really, really good for something. Alright? If you're going to do like Koshi Jime, that's exactly right. Okay? For this one, I tend to come like this. And what I'm going to choke with is my arm here and the key right here. So it's a combination of those two things that really make this effective. Alright? So here, here. Just like this. Now as I walk around, I push his head sideways. And there's not a lot of space. Because I have here right here, his head's here, and it's going around like this. And my forearm's right here, and just kind of tighten it up, there's less and less space for the blood to go through.
When you start walking around here, you use that left hand to increase in the scissor against his head?
No, and the reason I don't, a lot of people want to do that.
Yeah, it seems like it would just be like an intuitive reaction. Oh, right. I didn't think about that.
So you're saying like this?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And then
Paul knows exactly why I don't like this. All right? And does everyone else understand what the question was?
No. Yes.
Right there?
Yes, exactly. So I'm here and I'm choking. He reaches up. Yep, just like that. Okay? So I don't even want you to get in the habit of doing that. It's really tempting.
Yeah.
It really is, and I understand that.
But you think ahead.
Yes.
What about like?
Yes.
What's the other thing that you kind of choke?
Yeah.
In there, grab behind the right, grab the...
Just right here?
Yeah.
You can, but the problem is two things. When I'm choking here, it starts taking all the slack out right here, so it's really tight, and it's hard for me to get my hand in that. So if I'm just reaching for it. The other thing is, the reason I want my hand here is because it kind of keeps their leg from moving around on me. All right? Because if I'm here and I don't grab anything, or I grab this and I come up here, he's going to run around. Right? But if I can control that leg here, then I grab inside here, now walk around. So that's why I grab the leg. Yes.
I was wondering, like, you know, that position where somebody could grab you in an armbar.
Yes.
Like, how effective would that be if you weren't armbar age, but if you were choking, like, if you were like 14? Something?
I know why you're asking,
I mean,
and I think it's fine. It's a reasonable question.
It doesn't bother me.
It just sort of gets you in a bad habit.
Yeah, I see.
And I don't think you need it.
No, I would.
Because the problem still exists. Let's say I did that, right? I'm here and I go here, even if you can't armbar, all right? So he's too, you're not the right age to armbar. So I come here and I try to choke now. He can still turn over toward me now. Yeah, either one's fine. You know? And I don't know if he'll necessarily get something, but the point is he gets out of the choke. It's really, really tempting, but I think it's just not worth it in the long run. That's a good question. Any other questions? Okay, let's try the choke. You've got to get that pressure off your neck to start with, okay? So you've got to work your hand in this way somehow, all right? It's tempting to do this and pull it deeper and stuff, and sometimes that'll work, but it also made us get his hand in deeper, all right? Which is a little risky. You can do it, but you can pull this lapel away here, and then he has to reach deeper, and that's okay. But the first thing is, if he gets it in and he's starting to choke, you need to get the pressure off. So hand in here, okay? The second thing, this is hard for everyone to remember. I don't know why, but there's this reflex where you think the way to get out of a choke is to turn this way. Okay? That is the wrong way. Okay? You want to turn into the choke. Okay? You may still pin me, but the choke's gone now. Alright? Because I turned into the choke. Okay? Right. Choking, turning out, it makes it tighter. So you can see it. Just if he sit up for a second. Here, if he turns toward me, the pressure comes off. If he turns away, the pressure just goes on. Okay? Okay, so 2 things to remember. If you're getting choked, your best option is you need to get a hand inside. Okay? And then you need to turn into the choke. Alright? Because what's going to happen is, if you get that hand in, you think you're good. Alright? But if he's strong, okay, he's going to still choke you. So all getting your hand in does is buy you just a little bit of time. Okay? The other thing is, if he's reaching for the choke, you can open it up. Alright, you can grab your own lapel and open it up, and he's going to get deeper and deeper, but again, it sort of buys you a minute of time, and then you need to turn in. Okay? Turning out will not work. Particularly if he doesn't grab, maybe, but you've got to assume that he's going to grab it. Alright? And all that pulling your gi open does is buy you just a little bit of time. It's like the other way. Questions?
What I've done is that once they already have it and they don't grab it really deep enough,
Yes.
I just hold it right there and I just have enough space where my hand is and
Yeah.
doesn't choke.
Yeah, no, and that can do it sometimes. You're right. It just depends on how good they are. The choke. It's always a little risky unless you know that. Because if you think, oh, I'm good. Okay. Okay, let's spread out and try it. Thank you.